Good morning and welcome to Darlene's Creative Studio. Today is day 3 of our December daily challenge. We're going to be working on the prompt number 3 is all I want for Christmas. So let's open up our December daily journal. Day 1 and 2 are complete. This is day 1. And here is day 2 with my old Christmas tree, and I did write on the back of my little journaling card once we finish the video. And now we're going to work on day 3. And what I've decided to do is I'm going to keep some of this picture. I went through my pile of ephemera that I put aside for doing these December dailies, and I had a lot of recycled Christmas cards. I belong to a crafting group, and we get together once a month, and they have a little craft room, and it had a cupboard filled with old Christmas cards. So the last time I was there, I kind of scanned through some of them, and I found a couple of cards that I thought were really beautiful. Plus I have some of my own that I keep each year. Excuse me. So I came across a couple of Christmas cards that I thought I would use for this layout. So the first one was the front of this Christmas card, and it was just a whole bunch of gifts. And I thought it really fit in with all I want for Christmas because I'm going to make a Christmas list. And these are some of the gifts that I would like. So this was the actual front of the card, and then all I did was put this in my on my scoreboard and scored it about 1/2 inch and created like a little flap there. So I'm going to glue that down to the page. So what I thought I would do was take this, and if I put this on the page, it looks like she's looking at the presents. So I thought I would keep her in the picture and not cover up this page, but I don't like the writing up there. So I went through, I create a lot of Reader's Digest journals. I use a lot of recycled Reader's Digest from the 50s and 60s. And the end papers in the Reader's Digest have colored papers. So I keep all the colored papers. And I've used some of them to make some really neat travel tickets. So I went through this box and I found some different colored papers. And one of the colors was this yellow. See, it's cream on one side, but it's this yellow color. And it actually is pretty darn close to the color of that page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this yellow piece down just to cover up the words, and so it won't take away from the design of the page. Let's see if I can get my glue to work. It was coming out, but it's not coming out very fast. Let's try it one more time. There we go. Let's try that. Oops. There we go. So I'm just going to glue this little yellow piece down on top of this page and cover up that printing. And that'll just give me a good starting point. Like I say, I want to leave the lady. It looked like she was looking at the presents. So we've got that down. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this piece down, and then I'm going to so when it flips up, oops. When it flips up, I'm going to have my Christmas list behind there, my hidden Christmas list. So let's glue this little, actually I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac because I don't think this cardboard of the card will stick very well with that glue right away. So let's try the Fabri-Tac and see if it'll grab it right away. Hopefully it will. Okay. And I'm going to put this right to the corner of the page, like that. Okay. So that's what it's going to look like. So then, let's see, what else can we do? So I used that yellow piece, and then there were some different colors. So I grabbed some other colored pages that were in that, on the Reader's Digest, and I had this purple and this green. So I thought, if I take one of my Christmas lists, gift lists that you get in your Christmas journal, And I printed some that were just plain, and then I printed some that had like a little background decoration in the back there. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of this colored paper, and I couldn't decide whether I wanted the green or the purple. I thought the purple would kind of pull out the purple in her outfit. Or I would do the green. Because it matches this green in here. You know what? Let's go with the purple. Let's be bold. Like, I am not bold, so we're going to wing it here. So what I'm going to do is glue this Christmas list. And this is going to be my own private gift list. Things that I would love to get for Christmas. And it might be stuff that I'm not really asking anyone to buy me, but it's just stuff that I would love to have for Christmas. So I would love to see my family for Christmas, but that isn't going to happen this year because of COVID, and my daughter is working still, and my grandkids are all at home homeschooling, and so it's just not in the cards for me. And my son lives in the States, so we can't even cross the border to see our grandsons or my son and his family, so we try and talk as often as we can by Facebook and that kind of thing, but Messenger. All right, so I'm going to put this little guy in here, and I'm going to put him as close as I can to the bottom of that. So there's my Christmas list. And again, this is going to be my own personal Christmas list. So things that I would really love for Christmas. So that's going to close like that. And that's going to be that side for now. I think I'm going to stamp something here on this yellow piece. I was thinking of maybe putting something like this little sticker. It was not a sticker, but it's from a scrapbooking page. It says open on Christmas morning. And then go like that. And that would be glued down. So then we'd have that. I haven't decided, or just to stamp something there. So I'm going to set that one aside and let me think about that one. I'm also going to use one of my little Velcro closures. Let me just grab those. And these are they're called clear Velcro closures, and I believe these are 3/16. I'll get the measurement. I'll get the packaging and tell you the size of these, but I like them because the bases are clear. The fuzzy part is white, but the bases are clear. So basically, you know, you don't really see them, and they're nice and tiny. I really like these. I use these a lot in my journals and stuff. And all I do is I put them together so that they're closed, and then I figure out where I want this to go. And I think I'm going to have it right up here, and then you just push down. And then it opens. And see, you can't really see the bottom piece because it's clear. So that will kind of hold that little guy. And then another card that I had, let me just move some of this extra stuff out of the way here. Another card that I found was this, I believe I got this at the craft room. It's a really old one. It's Season's Greetings, and you opened it up, and inside you put money. And it has like little curves. It's a Carlton card, but you used to put like a dollar bill in there, and then it would close up like that. So all I've done is cut the front off of this card, and I've distressed the edges of the card. And then I found this large red envelope that was from some Christmas cards. And what I think I'm going to do, excuse me, I have a little frog, is I think I'm going to slide this. This paper has like a little pull out for that side. So I think I'm going to glue this envelope onto the edge of this paper like this. So on the other side, it just shows a little bit, so I can decorate this in tomorrow's thing, but I'm going to put that on there. So then what I can do is I can lift this up, and on this side I'm going to write down my family list of people that I have to purchase for, or everybody in my family, and then in here I can put some receipts from some of the gifts that I've purchased for my grandkids. So what I thought I'd do is take this card and glue that on here like this, and then maybe take a little postage stamp and stick it on the corner there to kind of make it look like it's an envelope. So let's go ahead and glue these on. So I'm just doing something quick and easy for today. It doesn't have to be elaborate and tons of collaging, and this to me is just doing something creative every day and stuff that I do for Christmas. So like my Christmas lists and decorating, and I just want to keep a record of all the things that I do in December. So now I'm going to glue this one on, and because this is cardboard, I think I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. I just find the art glitter glue doesn't hold as quickly the cardboard when I use cardboard or cardstock. So I might use the Fabri-Tac for anything that's thick. And I got to be careful how many thick things I use, because my journal will be so thick I won't be able to close it. But I'm really having fun with the collaging. Like I say, I haven't done this very often. This isn't my normal way of doing things, so I'm really kind of enjoying it. I enjoy planning for the next day and going through all my scraps and finding some ideas of things to use for that prompt. So we're going to put this guy on here like that, and then I'm going to take this little postage stamp, and again I received some Christmas postage stamps. I won them on an Instagram. They were giving away a whole bunch of different things for a store that was opening up, and it was called Tape and Twine Vintage, and it's Michelle Landry. Now Tape and Twine I've started following on Instagram, and then they started going to antique markets and stuff and purchasing stuff, and then she started selling it with her friend through the Tape and Twine Vintage. So when they started doing that, they had like a little draw to excuse me, to open their store, and I won the postage stamps, and I was so happy because I love anything Christmas. So postage stamps, some of these are really old looking, and this one is just a little mailbox with a gift in it. And it goes perfectly on there. So I've got that on there. See, and then this side, I can do something with this tomorrow, but this will flip open. And then what I think I'm going to do for this side, and maybe I should have done it before I glued it on, probably, Darlene. Let's see if I can find something to put underneath it. Maybe my little sprocket printer. Yes, that'll work. I think I'm going to stamp my little chickadee stamp on the inside of the envelope. This is one of my favorite stamps that I purchased. I think this was on Facebook. It was a stamp not recycled stamps. People that are demonstrators and were selling their used stamps or stamps that they had in their stock. And I think I got this one through that. I ordered a whole bunch of them. I think she was in Alberta, but I just loved this chickadee, so I thought I'm going to order him. So I'm going to set this up here just to give me a stable surface. Hopefully this works. Oops, and I think it's crooked. Oh, not bad. I can always tweak it a little bit more. And then there's another one here, and it says, thinking of you at Christmas. Here, let me try this. That's better. There, that one says, thinking of you at Christmas. I'll put him over there. Oops. So get rid of them. And then I do have this cute little sticker here that I got in my Your Creative Studio. Just let me wipe my fingers off. I get more ink on myself than I do on the page. All right, and we'll just peel this sticker back. And this is just like a little paper clip with poinsettia on the top. And I think I'm going to add that. Let me just move this out of the way. To the top of my page up here. Yeah, up here. In the corner. Like that. And I will try and restamp that chickadee so it's a little better. But this is a good tuck spot for throwing in some receipts when I do purchase some gifts for my family. And again, I'm just going to make a quick list of all my family members and who I have to purchase for this year. Now let's decide what we're going to do about this side. The other stamp that I was thinking of was, it's called A Gift for You. So that might look nice up there. And then this guy, I wonder if I can trim that down. Let's try that. Let me find my scissors here. I keep losing my voice. All right, let's try trimming this guy up a bit. There, so maybe I can put that down there and then have my list. So let's do that. And again, this is cardboard, cardstock. So I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. So let's put him right at the bottom here. Yeah, I like that. And that's cute. And then I've got my little sticker there. And then I did find, I found this washi tape in my washi tape drawer, and this is all Christmas scenes. So I will be using this in one of my pages. I might use it tomorrow on one of my pages. And then I also found this washi tape, and it's just all labels. So I might cut this off. Let's see. Like that. And I might just trim it down just a tiny bit because it's a bit long. And trim that one out. And then maybe put a little label on here. And I can write on there the receipts that are in there, so I know which ones are in there. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I will fix the little birdie guy. I have a way of fixing that. I think I'm going to restamp it, and I will put my bigger stamp underneath. So this will be for my receipts, and I might put a really pretty colored piece of paper under there. So let's just grab this. There's a fellow outside my window here snow plowing. It's just been snowing for a couple of days. So about 7 inches by 3.5. So let me just cut this piece of paper, 7 inches. And about 3.5. Like that. And then this can go inside of here. That, just to give it some color, because it's kind of plain, isn't it? All right, so let's turn the book this way. And then all I do is, and I'm sorry if my head gets in the way, I just kind of put the paper in like this, and then I lift it up, get it placed where you want it, and I'm just going to glue at the edge here. You don't have to have it glued all the way back, because it's not going to be going anywhere. So I just do it like that, and I make sure it's in where I want it. Like that. Instead of gluing the paper and trying to slide it in, it just does not work. It gets stuck every time. It's better to put the paper in and then just lift it up and put a little piece in. So there, I've kind of made that a little more Christmassy. I will redo my chickadee, and then I'll just use my pen, and I will start making out my... Oh, I have to put on my sticker and my number. I'll start making my Christmas list for my family, and I will probably do like little hearts in here as my little bullet points, like that. So then I'll start writing my family, mom, and these are all my sisters, Elaine, Carrie, and Tracy. And then I always do my daughter. And I'm going to extend their families out this way. And my son. And then I'll just keep going. And I have my mother-in-law. And just keep going like that. So that'll be for that. And then on this side will be my own personal wish list. So now what I have to put on is my number and my title. So all I want for Christmas, maybe that can go up here. Yeah, maybe I'll put the title up there. So let's take this off. And pull that off. And let's put the sticker, and hopefully it won't stick to the page before I get it there. I'm just going to stick my head in, excuse me. There, all I want for Christmas. There, that looks nice. There we go. So it's hidden in there, and now I just have to put my number on. And I was thinking of putting the number down here, but I need something here to put the number on because you won't be able to see the number 3. So maybe I'll just grab a little ticket stub or something, like one of these. Yeah, maybe I'll grab one of these. Thought I had like a little, I have this. And a little to and from tag. That's kind of cute. I have some stickers that I made. Maybe that guy, because I don't like the blue. And then Noel's kind of big, although it's cute. And we could just put the number 3 there. What do you think? Or just a little sticker. Hey, let's go with the Noel. And let's just distress the edges a tiny, tiny bit. Although they're already dark. There we go. And it does have a little hole, so we'll pop the hole out. Yeah, I think we'll use that. Again, it's fun just to use up some of the stuff that you have, some of your stash, things that you've collected, book pages. I might use some of the kids' book pages that I have that are Christmassy. There's all kinds of things that you can use for your collages. So let's just put this in the corner here, right there. And then we'll get our number 3. Oops, I got glue on my fingers. And we'll add our number 3. And that should be there. That's it for day 3. So all I want for Christmas, and this will be my Christmas list, and I'm going to fill that in after. And then this will be my family list. And I'll write up on here my family Christmas list, and I'll restamp my little birdie there. But that's it for day 3 for all I want for Christmas. Something quick, easy, using recycled Christmas cards. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you tomorrow. Bye for now.